Play C chord again. Pick a chord. 3. What's chord number 3? Chord number 3 is E minor. Alright? Logic? Where does chord number 3 go?
6.
To 6. What is 6?
A minor.
A minor. Where does chord 6 go? 2. D minor. And where does 2 go? 5. G. And where does 5 go? They'll always end up back at 1. Is that amazing? Totally. You should see your faces. Phil, you're looking at me like you're going to kill me.
That always works.
Yeah. No, it doesn't always work. But if you just want to mess around and just get the general, this is very variable. I mean, the melody can change it in a minute. But for most common key of C or any key, just sit and have fun chord progressions, this is usually the way they go. And if you practice this, you will find it in almost every song there is. So let's make it easier now. This is the heavy stuff. Got it?
Okay.
All right, now you can cut this part because now we're going to cheat. Would you like to cheat and see the easy version?
Sure.
This is amazing, isn't it? Okay.
Is it always the 7?
5 is always a 7. Okay. That's why the first 7th chord you ever learn is G7. Because that's number 5 in the key of C. Now watch this. If you know the circle, you don't have to know all those rules because it took me a long time to remember how those rules went. But watch this. C, F, G, D, A, and E. That's the part of the circle that we're dealing with, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, C is 1. This is major. D is 2, minor. E is 3, minor. Major, major, minor.
Wait, well, what's 4?
4 is major. So look.
Which chord is 4?
4 is F.
I'm writing it down.
You don't have to.
4 is F. All right.
You're thinking too hard. Stop that.
Hey.
All right, watch. In the circle. And I didn't put the rest of the chords over here because I only want to deal with these. All right? The C is at 12 o'clock. F is at 1 o'clock. And if you're on the internet and you're going, no, G is supposed to be there, it's not. We flipped them. So don't email me. Okay? All right. So C, F, and G. 1, 4, 5. That's the blues progression. C, F, C, G7, C. Cool. C, F, C, G, just back and forth like that. Now, A minor is the relative minor key for C. And that doesn't matter to you right now. But look, A minor, D minor, and E minor are the 3 minor chords in that key. So if you go to 9 o'clock, because these little M's won't be there, you will know that this is a minor, that's a minor, and that's a minor. Now sometimes they're major too, but right now we're talking about this progression. Okay? So watch. Here's the rule. Remember we did the 1 goes to 2, blah, 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 1 goes to 5, 2 goes to 5, blah, blah, blah. Now you just use the circle. Because once you drop down from C, you have to take the road home to get there. Look, C, if it goes to E minor, what's the next chord? A minor, D minor, G, C. If C goes to A minor, C, A minor, D minor, G, and C. So, well, I didn't just pick that chord. Now watch.
Is this true for hymns as well?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay.
Watch. Here's the chord progression of the day. In groups, it's called 1-6-2-5-1. If you learn this, it's in every song there is in the key of C. Every one of them. Either all of it or part of it. C is G, C, E, right? Play that chord, Craig. Alright, the next chord you want to play is A minor. A, C, E. Look, you got two common notes there. You just move the G to an A. C chord, A minor. One little note moves. Alright, and then it goes D minor. A, D, F. A is the common note. So look, A, C, E. Pick up the top two notes and move them up one. A minor, D minor, and then G7. Just keep those two notes where they are. Split this note. G, B, D, F. Common notes are there. And then back to C. G, C, and E. Now, that progression right there is what we just did here. Are written like that. Okay, so if you want to be a musician and play by ear and never ever open a book, you have to learn that. Alright, and then you have to learn this. C, F, C, G, C. This one's called the blues. This one's called the 1-6-2-5-1. I think they could give it another name. Heart and soul. Whatever. But this is one progression that they use in everything. All the blues bands, all the country bands, they may do it in another key. Now what if they did do it in another key? What if you're playing the guitar? You know the chords around the circle? C, F, remember? B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat. C, F, B's on a G. Playing in the key of C, what are the three major chords? C, F, and G. What are the minor chords? Go to 9 o'clock. A, D, and E. Now, if I turned my circle, and I can't turn it because it's on the board, made it an F, what are the three major chords? F, B flat, and C. And what are the minor chords? D, G, and A. Just go back 3. Oh, wait. Yes. 1, 2, 3. D, G, and A. Just go back to 9 o'clock. Or 3 chords back. I'm playing in the key of E. What are the three major chords? E, A, and B. What are the minor chords? C sharp, F sharp, and yeah, they're back there. I wouldn't be playing in that key anyway. You can't call this a G flat because the key of E has sharps in it. So you have to go back 1, 2, 3. It's C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. G sharp. Okay? All right, any questions? Pretty relative, huh? In guitars, they play in the key of A. Yes, that's the easiest chords to play. A, D, and E. So those will be the major chords that you'll find most often in guitars, in the beginning guitars. Because that chord's a pain in the neck to play on a guitar. Okay, so these three chords, what would be the minors? 1, 2, 3. F sharp, C sharp, and E. All right, any questions? Okay, that may have gone a little further than we should have, but I had tagged that on there so you can kind of finish it off.